to check the weather.
8 p.m. Gwen and Neil have just finished work, but a night shift beckons.
Hi, how's it going?
She's got a fish.
Yeah.
In this small caravan in the Glaslyn Valley in North Wales, Operation Osprey is in full swing.
See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Good night.
Gwen and Neil are taking over from Kath and Dave. They're part of a group of 45 volunteers keeping 24-hour watch on this pair of ospreys and their eggs.
10 years ago they came here in 2004 and they've come back each year.
This is the same pair of birds. They migrate to Africa every winter and they come back to the same spot.
These birds are so precious, they're so rare. They chose us. They chose Porthmadog, they chose this valley, the Glaslyn, to rear up their chicks, and we're privileged to have them here.
Ospreys were once commonplace throughout Europe, but their nests were targeted by egg collectors during the Victorian times, and around 100 years ago they became extinct in the UK. But in the 1950s, the birds began to repopulate in Scotland after a pair of ospreys from Scandinavia unexpectedly built a nest there. It's thought they were blown off course whilst migrating from Africa. Conservationists immediately set to work. But whilst osprey numbers have grown in Scotland, partly because they only eat fish, elsewhere they remain scarce.
Scotland has a habitat that's much wilder and unpopulated, and they were able to establish in Scotland at an earlier stage. Because of the prestige of these particular pair, because they were first to nest in Wales, they are particularly threatened, so they do need 24-hour protection.
And what are you protecting them from, do you think?
People stealing the eggs. And people walking too close to the nest and disturbing the birds, and if they fly off and lose heart, then those eggs will get cold and those chicks will not hatch.
It's almost midnight, time to patrol the site. It is now the middle of the night, we're in the middle of a field. This is real dedication, isn't it?
You know, if we have 3 chicks again this year, it's worth the 8 hours that we're going to do tonight.
Do your friends who aren't osprey lovers, do they find it all a bit odd?
Yeah, maybe they do think we're a bit weird.
The eggs should hatch in just over a fortnight. In August, the birds will migrate to Africa, and next spring, Gwen, Neil and the other volunteers hope to welcome them back to Wales once more. Tim Muffet, BBC News.